runners colliding here today. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick this away to get us going here. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play looking to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if he want to have any success against his secondary.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle. That'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
Breaks into open space. Here he goes. He's past the 30, inside the 20. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass caught on a comeback route. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff in a single back formation. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
The Gators lining up here on first. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First and 10 play coming up. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Big spin on the run. That's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Florida. They connect for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fires it to the wideout. The catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. his legs on the scramble. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. That has been in large part to the Lions on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And at first down, they go right back to him. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Look at my quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Looking for a man. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He gets loose. Powering through.
Brings it out to the 32. And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
He'll hand it off. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
He breaks free. Across the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finding some room at the 25. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Jinks to get free. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gators.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll make it into the end zone. They tack on 2 more just before the break here. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Gonna run it. It's Selvia. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's gonna wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. This away to get the second half going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The linebacker shifting around now. Tailback with another carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down at the 28. It's good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? An inside give now from the shotgun. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So second down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the completion made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up the first down.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
Looking for a receiver. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Gives it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. It goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this.
He's looking deep down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He hands it off from the gun. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
21.
Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to...
He's picked for a third time tonight. He could go. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Texas. The defense produces 6 points.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25, but what a play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They continue to roll up the score.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
44. Florida. 21.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
The pass rush closing in. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32. The Gators will crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Back to throw again. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Pressure is coming. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Selvia. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Longhorns are in the red zone now. Leaning on the run game here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Florida, 21.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Florida offense retakes the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Heads up. The offense now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Now the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hussein. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. They'll run it from the gun.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one, but it will set up 4th down. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.